early in the 1990s, 91, 92, that Per, Cess, T-Kid, and the rest of us began painting together on a regular basis, either as a collective group or everybody on separate missions, what have you. But I think it was Per that had the vision of actually forming a crew. It was probably around 1993 when we were all together at Webster Park in the schoolyard, and the whole crew was there painting together. And I remember this clearly, like the pieces were like just about finished. And Per was like, yo, this is it. Today's the day. We gotta start a crew. Yo, Pose, what's up? What's up with a name? At the time, the radio was playing, and yo, my head was bobbing. I was like, yo, that's it. FX. Snapping necks with some live effects, because that's what the crew represents, yo. Everything we do, boom, people gonna wanna see it. They're gonna break their neck to check it out. And no joke, man, I'm telling you, within a week's time, it was like FX was on the map. All over New York, people was like, yo, what's up with FX?
Presently, here in New York, they're cracking down on giving permission for walls. The mayor's on quality of life. They don't want graffiti. To us, this is really an art form. We would call this aerosol art. I mean, if we did this with a paintbrush, I think that then we would be called artists. But why are we not called artists? Because of the tool that we use to express our art form.
Graffiti, especially like more the graffiti art we're doing, is something that really keeps you alive. I mean, you're doing something which is a very positive thing. It brings people together, shows them also a direction to go. I mean, that's not something you waste your life.
If I wasn't writing graffiti, I'll tell you straight up, I'll be selling drugs, either probably be in and out of jail, or probably be killed by now.
Where I came from, man, this is all we had, man. You know, I didn't have them G.I. Joes and good toys and all that shit everybody else grew up with. I had to steal my spray paint, man, and go scribble on a fucking wall, man. It's tough to make it from the ghetto, from down there at the bottom, man. You know, I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I suffered drug addiction, all kinds of shit, you know? And through my art, I made it, man.
Drug addiction, poverty, and hopelessness pollute the hearts and minds of our communities. These almost inescapable evil forces affect our everyday lives. On this avenue, life and death walk a very thin line.
And as you see this, you learn more. You say to yourself, hey, they're putting this up here for a reason. For people like me, young kids that are growing up in the ghetto, to be able to say no to drugs.
If you want to see messages in graffiti, look at some of the handball court walls where they talk about drugs. But it's done where you actually stop and, you know, you stop and you read it, because it does catch your eye. Really done beautiful.
I don't live in the suburbs. I live in this urban society, and this is a real painful reality of life in this neighborhood.
Living in the South Bronx, you know, broken family, welfare, all that shit, you know, those were my fucking options. I didn't have, you know, a trust fund for college or this or go to school and stuff like that. I didn't have shit. All I had was my graffiti, you know, and that shit pulled me through.
As FX crew began to evolve, the members began to express more of their own personal life experiences through their art.
You know, we do murals, man. We do a lot of rest in peace murals. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a message to the kids to let you know, yo, homeboy died, he got shot. Why did he get shot? Because of the society we live in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, you know, we're trying to be positive. We're trying to let people know that it's about doing the right thing. We're trying to reach out to that individual who believes as we believe that, yo, this is our world, this is our society, let's make it a better place. You know, we try to spread the message, you know, through our art.
In efforts to combat all the negativity associated with graffiti, it seems the FX crew has taken the initiative to give back to those communities plagued with violence and vandalism, using the spray can as a vehicle for communication and allowing graffiti to be viewed in a positive light.
One of the things that we do when we do these anti-drug murals, or when we do other murals, we always write some form of literature. Say, for instance, here when we did the Statue of Liberty wall holding onto the crack pipe, there's a little literature that I put together. As our city is condemned with a plague we most cannot understand, it's our children we worry about in this promising land. We struggle in this society to make ends meet, while the higher authorities, the benefits they reap. Who are the big willies that affect you and me? Well, it's not my neighbor, my brother, or the man down the street. It's the people to whom taxes you know you must pay who will never put a stop to the drugs here today. You know, and the literature is basically to explain what the message of the wall is. Like the Statue of Liberty is crumbling and sinking into sand dunes. It's got to do with everything collapsing behind us, and we're the only ones shackled still trying to survive. So we thought of the character, and when Don threw it up on the wall, it basically portrayed us graffiti writers with a spray paint can in our hands, being shackled down, being held down from trying to express ourselves.
This is something that we give from our heart and soul to everybody else out there for free. This is like, yo, a gift that we giving. Yo, here, check this out. This is for you. But still, we get kicked to the curb. Society wants to, like, label us as villains and outlaws, you know? In essence, it's just young kids expressing themselves, man. Just expressing themselves.
Smothers, ghettos, and gutters, competition. I cut through like box cutters. It's the blast from the past. You deep in their ass. KSOL, and then we up to mash. Mics I touch, never get cold. I can hit with 5 platinum hits, cause I already struck gold. It's the diamond, climbing, rhyming, perfect time of designing. My autograph for my graffiti, I'm designing in the line. On the top 10 men, I'm at the end yelling, they get with the hands of my shitty chin chin. On in to win, blaze tracks like John Lennon, been born out a bullet out my first weekend. Seen the source, of course. Headlines read, they don't call them solo for nothing. We still coming off while he's driving the truck, mom's driving the boss. Solo